scared of losing all the time. He wrote it in a letter. He was a friend of mine. He heard you could see your future inside a glass of water, the ripples and the lines. And he asked, will I see heaven in mine?
So, whenever it was that I got the initial idea for Glass of Water, for the next 2 weeks, all I really did was just, really fantasize about it. What was I gonna do? What was each character gonna be like? What was certain scenes gonna look like? What did I want to have happen? And that's common whenever I do, script, begin working on a script, is I'll sit there and work on what do I want to have happen. And that goes on for about 2 weeks, and then I actually begin writing the script. Usually, by the time I begin writing, I have a general idea of the plot and the story arcs and stuff of that nature, and really all I do is add dialogue to it. So it was one day after work, I came home and I just began writing. And the real challenge with writing this script was I have almost 20 different characters that I'm working with for the course of this story. So for me it was about making sure that when these characters talk they sound like different people. They're not just one linear voice because it's just one guy writing them. And as an amateur writer, that's going to be common with me. And I can't let that happen. So during the course of whenever I was writing Mark of Deception, I thought that was a long script, and it turned out to be 34, 34 front back pages. So far, like when, with my paper copy, which was my first draft, out of a 70-page notebook, I filled up 65 pages. So if you want to do the math, that's 131, 2, 3, 4 pages. Now that I'm typing it, right now, I'm at page 35, as in one solid 35. Here's another page, 35. So doing the math again, that's at 70, 2 pages. and I'm not even halfway through the paper copy. Basically that means the amount of everything going into this, there's a good chance that it'll take you a good 2 hours in order to watch the whole thing. And those of you who have followed me with my videos, you know that I don't, okay, here's part 1, put that on YouTube. Let me finish up part 2. Okay, part 2 is then get that on YouTube. I do the entire thing, and then I get the whole thing up there in one day. So while writing the script for Glass of Water, I spent a good long while watching a whole bunch of movies actually. I spent time looking at some of my old work to see what did I do wrong. You know, what could have been better. I spent time looking at Night Slash, thinking about, you know, what did he do right? How was he able to pull in all 3,000 however many subscribers this he has? I spent time watching a lot of Star Wars and Indiana Jones, you know, which of course were both written by George Lucas, just to see how the heck did he manage to get that big of a fan base. And so I'm trying to, you know, make my own writing style, let people know that I, Jonathan Beckmain, wrote this, but at the same time make it be something that I think a lot of people will like, and I'm hoping a lot of people like it, because I'm really hoping I can pull in a lot more subscribers off this. I am Jonathan Beckmain, and this has been episode 2 of Pouring the Glass of Water. Good day, everyone.
What are we drinking when we're done? Just glasses of water.